What's a really weird thing that your body does that you're not sure anybody else's body does?
Most people, when they put their heads back, it goes like this. Mine just like goes all the way back.
Find a joint in my neck. Oh yeah.
Anyway, here we go. That's what I can do.
I was born with a condition called ectrodactyly. That means I only have 4 fingers on each of my hands, and I don't have my middle fingers, which means yes, I cannot flip someone off. Thank you. Another weird thing about my hands is that this is technically my middle knuckle. If you look in x-rays, it like conjoins up with my ring finger. But fun fact about this knuckle, it literally just popped out of the blue when I was like 7 or 8. Like, I didn't have it and then I had it. So it will mess you up though, like if I like tap out. Besides that though, also, so like if my hand is like straight, this finger for some reason, and then this one too. Like they don't have any like they don't connect. I don't know, it's really weird, but that's it. I love my hands and I think they're really cool, even though I can't flip anyone off.
You hear that? But I have no fingerprints on these 3 fingers. I don't think you can see them. No fingerprints, completely burned off. And this is my hand. And the best part was, since, yeah, it is from my groin, I hit puberty. My hand also hit puberty. My hand grows hair, so I'll show you. I haven't shaved it in like a week. So yeah, there's my hairy hand. And kids would call me ass hand in middle school. I was bullied because I had my ass on my hand. But it's actually my vagina.
I've literally never seen anyone else able to do this. I have subcapital femoral epiphysis and hip dysplasia, and I can pop out my hips and make myself taller. Okay. Okay, that one's popped. Yeah, it's already nuts, man. Ooh, that was a good one. I swear I'm taller.
My index finger on my left hand stretches out further than normal. It also does the splits.
Their tongue leg. But I've never met anybody who can. Like, does anybody else like?
This is my arm. Okay, I can bend my entire hand to this point. I don't know how. It doesn't hurt. I feel nothing. I can even swing it back and forth and I feel nothing. If anyone can do this, please show me, because I'm the only one that can do this from the people that I know. Also, my finger, for some reason, just goes back like up to here and I feel nothing. It does this. I feel nothing. Is it double jointed? Is it that I'm double jointed? I have no idea. Please let me know.
And no, I'm not just flicking it back like that. I was actually like blowing up.
If I go to lift up my upper lip, like to give somebody a dirty look, this is what happens. My whole face shakes, but I can't do it like for good again. Like it's like the nerves is really in your face the first time, and then I try to do it the second time and it doesn't. So like,
When I was 2 years old, my mom slammed a door shut on my finger and it ripped off the top piece of my finger. This was back in the 90s, and I got a skin graft. So they took the skin, instead of taking it from like the back of my leg or a piece under my arm or something, they didn't want the scar to grow as I grew. So they took it from my groin area, my bikini line. Well, when I got home with the cast, I dunked my hand in the toilet and it got wet inside the cast, so my finger healed wrong and it turned brown, which is really weird. But that's not even the best part.
So when I hit puberty and I started growing hair down there, I also started growing hair on my finger. Kids found that out in school and then they started calling me coochie finger. Anyways, here's my finger. Probably can't see the hair. If you're interested, I'll post another video of the hair close up.
My turn. I'm an oddball. I don't know if this is a part of my ADHD or what, but I have bad sensory issues. The first one being touch. If my body rejects somebody that's touching me, it could be my dog. The left side of my body will feel like nerve endings and it will ache. And I'm talking about hurt to where it makes me irritated. The second one is tapping noises. When I hear tapping noises that are not supposed to be there, I get nauseous. That could be because my anxiety gets so high so fast when I don't know where it is or where it's coming from that it makes me sick. Now the third one is my sense of smell. And this only happens when I smell a certain smell. For example, the Goodwill smell or mothballs. It makes me want to faint. First time in Goodwill, I almost fell out.
I have a condition called honeymoon rhinitis, which causes me to sneeze anytime I think about cooking. Growing up, I thought that everybody did that. So anytime I sneezed, I thought people were looking at me like, I know what you're thinking about. Only when I got married did I figure out that's not normal. So anytime I'm in the bed with my husband and I start sneezing, he's like, oh yeah, I know what you're thinking about. Cooking. Do I sneeze every time I think about cooking? No, just most of the time. Every time I sneeze, am I thinking about cooking? No. But it does come in handy. If you got a sneeze brewing and you can't get it out, you just think about macaroni in a pot and Shazam. Achoo. Does anyone else have this?
So, you see my face. Cheeks, it's fine now. When I was like 8 or 9, I was eating some beef jerky one day, right? And I could feel my jaw muscles getting tight, like it was working them. Ever since that day, when I lean over, or if I lean a certain way for too long, not too long, the blood starts to rush to the left side of my face, and then the jaw swells up. You can see it happening now. So when I get up, I look like this, and then it slowly starts to go down. I don't know.
So I don't know about anybody else, but every time I've also asked a medical professional, they don't know what to tell me. But every time that I turn my head, that I turn my head this way, there's something here that pops, and I don't know if it does that for everybody else. Like, again. And I don't know if only I can hear it, or if other people can also hear it pop. And it's not like a neck pop, it's like there's something here that pops every time that I turn that way. The other way, it doesn't do it. It's just this way, and only if I move my head a certain way, like. But if I just move it normal, it won't do it. But only that certain way. Well, I don't know if that happens to anybody else, so yeah.
I've literally been waiting like my entire life to do this because no one can explain this to me, okay? Every time that I go pee, I cry. Now it's so weird because it doesn't hurt, there's nothing wrong, I just cry. And I remember asking a doctor, like, did something, like, I don't know, and he said, maybe it's trauma, like, watch, I'm gonna go pee right now. And I go pee, and then my eyes start to water, like I'm crying, but I'm not, and it happens, like, it's been happening since I was little. So if someone can explain to me why I cry when I pee, that'd be fucking great. And watch this be the reason why I become TikTok famous.